Hello everyone, this is Beastly Eel here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the results of the latest death battle. This death battle was between the Chosen Undead from Dark Souls versus the Last Dragonborn from Skyrim. Now, for those of you who do not remember or did not watch, my prediction was that the Last Dragonborn was going to defeat the Chosen Undead due to the fact that they pretty much counter each other, but I felt like he was stronger than the Chosen Undead. So, how the fight starts, we find out that they've pretty much went exactly where I thought they were going to go. They acted as if the characters were fully maxed out, meaning they had all the attributes fully maxed out, as if somebody played it as much as they possibly could until they maxed out every skill, every attribute possible in the game. So, with that being said, they used all the arsenals, all the different weapons. They basically were, were able to carry so much weaponry. It was ridiculous. It was almost to the point of like the mask. Not to that extent, obviously, but more like Deadpool, where he basically can just pull anything out of himself and basically have a weapon. Um, what really got me for the most part was I was correct in the sense of they pretty much were able to counter each other for the most part. One of the things I did learn though was the Chosen Undead did not have a wide variety of magical abilities like I originally thought. I thought he had much more magical abilities than what was perceived inside Death Battle. But I would imagine that comparatively to the Dragonborn, it was less significant. That being said, just wanted to make that a point. So the two start fighting, and it was pretty much it looked like they were just fighting in general, and then it looked like the last Dragonborn was pretty much beating him down. And then the Chosen Undead comes back and starts beating him. And what really messed with me was the Chosen Undead kept dying and then coming back. So like the last Dragonborn kept killing him, and he kept coming back, and they kept getting like using more and more power each time. And it got to the point where they both had to pull out their most powerful weapons, the unholy weapon and the undead killer, I think is what it's called, or something along those lines. Anyway, they start fighting, and in the end, although the Dragonborn barely made it out of there alive, the Dragonborn actually stabs the chosen undead with the holy sword, and I'm calling it a holy sword because I don't remember the name of it, but it is a sword that is in its universe able to take out the undead, but it wasn't able to take it out as easily, this version of it, mostly due to the fact that the undead of both of them are just so different. So, like the undead in Dark Souls are basically immortals. I'm putting that in quotes, as that's how they kind of described it. Where the undead in Skyrim were more like animated skeletons, more or less. And so it wasn't as easily like it wasn't able to completely obliterate the chosen undead, but it was able to stop him from regenerating and come back to life. In fact, was able to extinguish the flame, and in the end, it was the last Dragonborn who won the death battle. And honestly, for the first time in I have no idea how long. I mean, I think it's been a long time, like over a year, that Beastly Eel finally got a prediction right. Although I was not confident in my answer, the last Dragonborn was able to defeat the Chosen Undead. Now, the next death battle I am actually very interested in. It is going to be between Killua from Hunter x Hunter and Masika, I'm hoping I pronounced that right, from the A Certain Magical Index. Now, both of these characters, I'm sorry, from a certain magical index and a certain specific railgun series. Interesting. That is a very long title for an anime. I didn't realize that they were both parts as the name. But anyway, that being said, the biggest thing why these two are pretty much coming together is because they are both electric powered teenagers. And I use the word teenagers lightly because I think Killua in the Hunter x Hunter is like 13, like barely a teenager. But that's why they're going against each other because they both have electric powers, and they're both teenagers. And I think they're both, although I don't know her as well as I do Killua. Killua is an assassin, so I'm very curious to see what happens in that one. But you will have to wait until next week when I do my prediction video, where I make a decision on who's going to win in the next death battle. But for now, let us be happy that for once Beastly Hill was correct. Once in a very long time that he's been correct. So it's very happy on that front. But let me know what you guys thought about this death battle in the comments below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And why? And explain yourself, please. And are you excited about the next death battle? And as always, if you like the content you see, please like and subscribe below. Other than that, this is going to be Beastly Eel signing out. Have a great night.